Hello everyone, it's Madi Madison from Spectrum Art.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Spectrum Art. If you're new, please click on
the description box.
Yes. Read the description box down below. Learn a little bit more about us. And while you're here, won't you please give us a thumbs up and
guess what we're making today?
Yeah, let's tell them what we're making. What are we making?
We're making a Christmas challenge of bookmarks.
Correct. We are going to be making bookmarks today.
Yeah.
Now, here's an interesting project and that's why we decided to come and share it with you.
Yeah.
During this time of year, we all have, you know, whether it's a church class or a classroom or your kids' classroom, Bible study, a sports, maybe a team that your kids are in, a bowling league that you participate, a crafting group, whatever it is, we all have large groups of people that need, that we need to give something to, we need to make something for. And mass production, of course, is always a bit tricky because you do want to give something that is going to be useful. You don't just want to give them something that they're going to look at, they're going to say, that's nice, and then potentially throw away. So we decided to make bookmarks because we know that bookmarks can be used year round, right? And everybody loves to read, so why not? So hopefully these will be something that can be used. But of course, when we get into, again, that mass gift giving, the expense can be substantial, and during this time of year, we're all trying to watch our budgets. Also, you get into a point where you want to make something that's nice, but you don't want it to be too involved because of the fact that, again, also it can be very time consuming, and time is also budgeted this time of year, right? So, long story short, we are actually we are going to be contributing towards a friend who is actually a nurse, and she has patients that, unfortunately don't have a lot of visitors, don't have, people who visit them. And she's so sweet that she decided to go ahead and make them a little something. So when she visits during the holidays, she can actually give them a little something. So they have a gift. And so we decided to go ahead and jump in and, do a little bit, as well to contribute towards that. And we decided to make bookmarks for them. So, of course, when it comes to even bookmarks, we got to start thinking, well, are we going to print these? Are we going to use decorative paper and maybe, buy some stickers and decorate them that way, or print images? So we started bouncing ideas as to what it was that we wanted to do. And then as we were doing that, we came across these beautiful cards, and right away we had that aha moment where we were like, ooh, we could use cards and actually make bookmarks. Of course, if you think about printing, a whole bunch of these on your printer, it does run you an ink. But these beautiful cards come, what, 25, I think, to a pack for like $4 or something. So they're very economical. And you can actually cut them right down the middle and get 2 bookmarks out of just 1 card. So now you've doubled the amount. So when looking at cards, you want to go ahead and keep in mind that it's going to need to be an image that you can cut right down the middle. Okay, whether it's a truck and the back looks cute and the front looks cute, or it's whatever the image is, you just got to remember to look for something that can be cut right down the middle and that it's going to look equally well or equally cute on both sides. So we looked at this image and just fell in love. It's got glitter, it's got a beautiful tree, it's got swirls and snowflakes, and it's really good paper. So we thought, perfect. The bottom, of course, was going to be an issue because we thought about cutting it even if it wasn't perfectly in half and still making 2, but that wasn't going to work. Number one, the tree wouldn't look well. And then the bottom, if you notice, the writing here, even if we try to cut it right between Christmas and wishes, we would still have to wallop and cut up some of that W, and it would be over that S. So it just wasn't going to work, but that's okay because the image still worked. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch you up to where we started because we did get started, and then we realized, wait, other people are going to be in the same predicament, so why not share with them what our thoughts are and maybe either provide them some inspiration or, you know, give them some options for their gift giving, right? So the first thing we did is we went ahead and after choosing our card, we went ahead and cut it in half. So we went ahead and cut this right down the middle. Here, I'll do one. I'll show you what I mean. We grabbed our card and let me move these out of the way. And by the way, all those envelopes we're going to be making books out of. So those are going to be useful. So we grabbed our card and put it in our cutter. Of course, you can use your scissors, and we just went ahead and cut in half. Don't throw this away because obviously, number one, you have a beautiful quote there, but also in the back on this one, you have, you know, a really nice stamp right there. Look at that. I mean, we can actually make some kind of embellishment out of that. So don't throw this away. Then we went ahead and kind of gauged where it was that we wanted to cut, and we cut that bottom sentiment off. And so we have a whole mess of them. Let me show you. See, we have a whole bunch of them where we can go ahead and make something out of those. So let's see what we come up with at the end. We haven't settled on anything. Then we took this, of course, we noticed that it was 5 inches, so we went at 2.5, and we cut right down the middle. And now we have our 2 bookmarks, see? So that's the first thing we did. We went ahead and cut that card. What did we do next? Oh, the next thing we did was we wanted to add something here. And we actually started with looking at stamps and thinking, what could we do? And then we looked online and we found these really nice sentiments. And we went ahead and shrunk them to size, and we printed a whole bunch of them. And it says, "This is the message of Christmas. We are not alone." Isn't that true? So, and again, because this is going to folks who can be pretty lonely, we want to remind them that they're not alone. We're thinking of them and God is with them. So, you know what? It's just a beautiful message this time of year. So we cut one already. Let me show you. Oh, I don't know what I did with it. Oopsie. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, we'll cut some more. Obviously, we got to cut all of these. So these are going to go in the front of this. So once we were done looking at that and getting that idea, we said, okay, well, you know, let's look at the back. And the back is just plain white. It could stay that way, but I feel like it needs a little something, right? So Madison and I started brainstorming, and we kicked around the idea of just adding some decorative paper. We kicked around the idea of perhaps printing some kind of a, you know, an image and gluing it on the back. We kicked around a few ideas. So you go ahead and you know, see what you have in your stash, see what ideas you can come up with. We went ahead and settled on putting a layer of paper, and I'm gonna fast forward through all this, just craft paper. And this is what, by the way, this is what we cut out of. It's just really nice craft paper. And we're gonna go ahead and use those to mount on the back, and then we're gonna go ahead and stamp our images on the back as well. And we've got a couple of stamps that we decided to go ahead and use. So you'll see that coming up. I'm just kind of letting you know what you're gonna be seeing as we speed up the process, or, you know, cut and then come back and show you what we've done. And then, oh, the one thing I wanted to mention is, obviously, as you can tell, we've cut the craft paper slightly shorter on all sides than our actual bookmark, right? Just because it gives it a really nice edge. There we go, okay? We're gonna go ahead and stamp all of these, and then we're going to go ahead and use our angle cutter and angle the tops on both of these, and then we're gonna go ahead and adhere them lightly, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get up to that point, and we will be back and discuss what our next steps are.
Okay, we're done. What?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done, yeah.
Yep. Cutting
The images?
all these little images, and we are also done cutting all of our
cardstock.
Yep, cardstock, and also the brown butcher paper, right?
Butcher paper.
What is next?
Next, we have some stamps that
right.
we're gonna stamp on our Misty.
That's right. So we're gonna use our Misty to go ahead and stamp to ensure that we position it over and over in the same place. And we chose 2 stamps. We went ahead and chose this one from Stampendas, which is the scene of the Holy Family, of course. And then we went ahead and also picked this one from Stamping Up, which says, remembering with you that silent night so long ago and the Savior's gift of peace, hope, and love that fills our hearts today. So that is really pretty. I also love this one.
You know which one I like?
Yeah. That one. Yeah, they're all so pretty. So we're going to be doing that. The first one we're going to go ahead and stamp is going to be the Stamping Up one. So I will go ahead and...
the stamping...
No, not Stampendas. We're going to do...
I love this one.
The Stamping Up first.
Which one do you want?
It's already on the Misty.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and let Madison get to crack-a-lacking on that. And when we are done stamping all of those, we'll come back and show you the next step. So we are done stamping our images.
With the Misty.
With the Misty, correct. And so just to give you an idea, they look like this. These are some extra ones. So we've got the manger scene at the bottom. Honey, don't bounce off the desk. And then up here, we've got our quote, right? Our sentiment. So, oh, let me bring up the light so you guys can actually see. Sorry. So that's what they look like. And we've got our corner trimmed. So they look like this in the front. We've got the message using our tape runner. And then on the back, you know, we've got the those stamped backgrounds now. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and laminate them, right? And once they are laminated, oops, we'll be able to go ahead and
attach a cord.
Yeah, we're going to hole punch them and then attach ribbon, twine, lace. I'm not sure what we're going to use, so we'll see. And I'll show you what we're going to be using for that. We're going to be for laminating
pouches.
These are the pouches that we have. They're 3 millimeters. SCR003. We got this a long time ago, so they might have a new pack. We've had this for, wow, a lot of years.
Where do we get it from?
Probably Amazon or, I don't know, Walmart. And then the same thing with this laminator. I've had this for a long time. It's a Scotch TL901, but I'm sure they have a newer model now. This is probably
6 years old.
Oh my, more than that. I've been using this for homeschooling since I think Madison was in kindergarten. So we've had it for a long time, but it still works. So we're going to go ahead and do that next, and we will be back and show you what we've got so far. Okay, so we are done. We have completed our bookmarks, and this is what we ended up with now that they're laminated, and we've added some really cute ribbons. Here's some of the ones that we went ahead and used. You know, just the different types of colors and ideas, but we stuck within that white, blue, gray, right? And then I decided to add a red, which I kind of liked because it picked up on those
light bulbs.
Yeah, on the Christmas tree. But look how cute. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the glitter now that's on the trees really stands out because it's been laminated. But now they are going to last a long time. And they'll be perfect for any kind of book. Here, let me get a book.
Just to show?
Yeah, just to show you that they actually fit so nicely inside of a book. It's a really good size. And see, it's not something that's going to damage or break the spine because it's still pretty thin. So I hope that this
helped.
Gave you some ideas, yeah, on how to go ahead and get something done with a budget, right? And be able to do a mass quantity. You can do a mini theme, of course. It doesn't have to be.
You can also do your own.
Oh yeah, any theme for a birthday party.
For a wedding.
For a wedding, for a sports theme, you know, for anything that you like. The idea is to be able to mass produce using limited time and not too much of a budget, right?
Also for a graduation.
That's true too, of course, for a graduation party. So we want to wish you guys
A Merry Christmas.
a blessed Christmas. Look forward to seeing lots of new things for 2020. We've been talking about the channel and some directions and things that we want to do. So we are excited to be sharing that with you guys soon. And also be on the lookout, because remember, we have these, right? The back side of the card. Yeah. Which we went ahead and cut, and then the little image on the back, which we went ahead and cut as well. So not sure what we're gonna do with these yet, but we'll come up with something, because nothing.
Just watch for the lookout.
Right, be on the lookout. Nothing goes to waste, right?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's right. So don't forget the thumbs up.
Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas again. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.